That'll be coming out shortly. That'll do.
I'm going to skip to question number 5, which is there any way to read by second in your own program that you previously addressed?
Yeah.
Are there any utilities like ERA and DIR that can be put on each disk as you can CPM?
No, those utilities are built in the card, and with MyArc just put a call directory in their disk controller card. So yeah, they're out there. What was it? Isn't there a disk utilities program from? Oh yeah, disk utilities 3 or something. Wasn't it Disk Manager 3 that loads these types of things in the low memory? Yeah. Okay.
Spooler program.
128K card.
I agree. The source code for TE3.
I think it's starting to float around out there somewhere, but I don't have it.
Can I just
Anybody watching this video, if you'd like to send it, I'm more appreciative on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, if there's source code floating around for anything, there would be utilitarian benefits and should become sent through and forwarded around.
Yeah.
Can I disk drive ever be formatted to read other computer disk formats similar to CPM's uniform?
Yeah, they can be, but you have to bypass the DSR entirely and write your own. The floppy disk controller just sets the head and makes the drive motors come on and stuff. But as far as what it reads and what type of data it's expecting, that's all part of the DSR. There are some limitations. Some floppy disk controller chips won't read certain types, but generally speaking, the one that's in the TI card is pretty versatile. It should read just about anything with the right DSR. So you could read a MS-DOS disk or a CPM disk. 1771 in the TI card.
I talked to a man who such a copy of this program, and he says he has something they will not release. It will read a track on King.
Well, our current diags will read an IBM track without any problem. Yeah. It's possible. Yeah, there isn't I don't see a problem with that. Yeah.
I read an ad just with your...
The questions that
did read it
are
out?
from the audience there are not probably going to be picked up on the mic.
Okay, I'll have to repeat. Okay.
Okay. If one gets a CPM card, do we have enough memory to read CPM programs currently on the market?
I don't know. I think the CPM card has 64K, and I believe it's a CPM 80 format, and CPM 80 was, I believe, this is an area I'm not real familiar with, I believe it was mostly Osborne, the early Osborne 1 stuff. And I believe 64K is plenty good for that.
CPM 80 is the first micro operating system. It came way before Osborne.
Well, I'm looking at as far as what's available program-wise here compared to Osborne 1 mostly. So, but I appreciate the information.
Okay, next sequence of questions from Joe McMahon, Decatur, Illinois. What is the reason the DSR service routine is so sacred or proprietary protected? What is no one talking about? We've already discussed it, so we are talking about it.
Yeah.
What is the realistic chance of having a relatively economical extended memory card, 128 or better, chips are larger, cheaper, well, that is coming down the pipe?
Boy, they sure are cheaper. I just read a report that 256K chips came down to $4 a piece, and they're still dropping. Yeah, it wasn't, but last year, December, those same chips were $20 a piece. So larger and cheaper memory cards are definitely on the road for us all. You know, I don't know, what's that 128K card sell for? 250, wasn't it?
I think it's going to be below that.
Is it?
Well below that.
Okay, so yeah, there's no problem with having large memory. The thing is being able to talk to it. So it has to be a RAM disk or a principal or something, because the computer's not going to talk to any more memory than 32K memory expansion.
Anything new on your one day? RAM disk?
It's in the newsletter.
Repeat the question.
The question was, is there anything new on the 1 megabyte RAM disk that I had discussed earlier in the newsletter? It's in the next issue, and I'll just leave it with that at this time.
That will take care of the next question also. What are you currently up to, Craig?
Surviving. No. We are currently up to new software. We've been working on a number of new pieces of software, and we will be bringing them out over the next few months as they're ready and completed.
That's following your diagnostics program.
Yeah.
Is now being released.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
From John Owens in Houston. Houston, Texas. What is the possibility of banks switching from one TI-32K to another, or even 3 in the PE box?
Well, from what I understand, this is kind of a hardware question, but I know it can't be done, but from what I understand it is if you plug two cards in, they just shadow each other. And so you're just basically, you write to one 32K card and the other 32K card is holding the same information. So there's no bank switching going on there.
Okay, from Dr. Frank Casey, is there a limit on X basic as to merge numbers from multiple programs to be merged?
Yes. The limitation is the size of memory.
Following programs and questions were downloaded from Source and CompuServe by Hector Santos. From Don Sanzo, we need more details about the new RAM just mentioned.
Now,
And we have from Barry Boland, can anyone write either a real basic compiler or else cross assembler?
They're two different items, and yes, they can, and I think we discussed that, and I keep hearing this thing about a real extended basic compiler, but I haven't seen it yet. So that's what I'd be looking for. A cross-assembler is a different animal, and basically it allows you to write code on the 4A that can be assembled into 8088 code and run on a PC or something of that nature. That's what a cross-assembler does.
I think for the benefit of the people that will watch this video, the smart programmer is due out this coming Friday, so they will have received it by the time they see this. Do you want to comment further on that?
No, we are going to release all 12 issues that we promised, and after the first 12 issues are done, we're looking at a different format. I can't get that thing out on a monthly basis, and I feel real bad about it. And I want to change the format. I don't want it to be subscription. That way I'm not nailed down to it. I cannot get everything that I want to get done, and I guess it's like the little kid in the candy store. My eyes are bigger than I can handle. So I'm just a little over my head, and not enough hours in the day. And I really feel sorry about the newsletter. I wish I could do it every month, but I can't do it every month and do software every month and try and punch a few engineers in the notes to get RAM disks finished and that type of thing every month also. So, but anyway, we will finish all the first 12 issues. After that time, I think we're going to go into a small booklet type form, and I think we'll just put out a little brochure and let you know that it's ready at that time, and then we'll let you know what's in it, and then if you want to order it, fine, and if not. And I'm hoping, I'm going to analyze the cost on it right now, and I'm hoping to keep the cost just about the same where you're paying for now, X number of pages for X number of cents or whatever it works out. So we're going to try and keep it right around there.
You set up your organization there to take telephone orders.
I have a thing, I have this thing with Master Charge, and I have a thing with banks. You want to discuss that for a second? Here in front of God and the world? I don't like paying B of A 4% of my business for no reason. It's basically what it comes down to. It really does. And it's 4%. Now, okay, so I have to up my prices 4%. And
for credit card orders.
I don't think that's fair. I like to have one price. Not only is it not fair, it really creates havoc with my database. But I just don't think it's fair. I have this problem with the charge cards. I own them, I use them, but I don't like paying that 4% for them to take 4% of my, and it's 4% right off the top. It isn't 4% of my net.
When we decide to order something, we want it right away.
Yeah.
Don't want to wait 2 weeks for the check to clear or whatever.
Oh, yeah. When was the last time you ordered from me?
Well, okay.
Okay, we turn our orders around 48 hours, so even when you call in on the phone, you're not going to get it any quicker from anybody else. Okay?
Well,
I make up for not having the charge cards by making up for it in time, and we really do try and turn all orders within 48 hours. And if it isn't turned within 48 hours, it may be because you ordered a book that we do not publish, and as such I'm locked in with a back order schedule from another publisher or something. But other than that, we turn it around in 48 hours. It's a must with us. Oh yeah, Triton. If you come to think of it, here's one of the things that we've done in order to alleviate this credit card problem. And what we've done is we've hooked up with Triton, and Triton is now going to start carrying all our products. So they have a toll-free line, and they take charge cards. So you can call there and use the phone.